Hello friends, I'm Akash, and a hearty welcome to my YouTube channel. Have you ever mispronounced a word? I'm sure we all have, but did you know that there are some words in the English language that you may have been mispronouncing the entire time and still not known? Well, in this video, we are going to be taking a look at 7 of the most commonly mispronounced words in the English language, and learning the correct ways to say all of them. This is a sequel to a video I made about a year ago about even more mispronounced words, which you can check out in the link below. So let's get started with our brand new list of 7 more words and start off with our first one of the video, Wednesday. Yes, when you see this word for the first time, it might look incredibly confusing because, well, it looks like it's pronounced Wednesday. But in reality, that is how you spell it. The way you actually pronounce it is much more condensed. Wednesday. So just think of it as Wednesday. And there you have the pronunciation of Wednesday. The second word we'll be taking a look at is the word salmon. Now, the thing is, because there's an L in the middle of the word, many people might be tempted to say salmon or something like that. However, because of the fact that this word has changed drastically over time through thousands of years of evolution, it turns out that this word is really pronounced salmon. Just pretend like the L is silent, and you have the pronunciation of the word salmon. The third word that we're going to take a look at is actually a phrasal noun that derives from Latin, etc. etc. Now, this word obviously has an ET, but that still doesn't mean that it's not possible to mispronounce it. And in fact, because it's one of the most commonly mispronounced words, a lot of people end up saying etc. with a k sound instead of a t. This word originated from Latin, where the word et means and that is why we see the T in this word. So just remember that etc. is how you say it, with an E-T. The fourth one on this list is a French word, coup. Now, obviously, this word is spelled C-O-U-P, and there is one big problem with it. Well, there is a silent P in the word. So it's very easy to assume that this word, which refers to a military takeover in politics, is pronounced coup. However, it really is just coup. Because of the way that many modern French words work, a lot of letters at the ends of words become silent or are reduced. And that is exactly what happened in this word. So just make sure to pronounce this word with the silent P, coup. Staying on the topic of French words, we can take a look at our 5th word of this video, hors d'oeuvre. Yeah, this word is spelled extremely weirdly. H-O-R-S-D-O-E-U-V-R-E-S. Yeah, it is very, very weird to be seeing a word like this in the English language. But it's relatively normal for French, where this word has been directly borrowed from. And in English, because many of the sounds we use aren't the same as their French counterparts, this word, which means appetizer, has essentially been changed a little bit in order to become the word hors d'oeuvres. So just think of it like this, hors d'oeuvre. And that's it. The pronunciation and the spelling are very different for this word, but sometimes English can just be like that. So until then, all we have to do is remember that this word is pronounced hors d'oeuvre. Continuing on our food topic, our 6th and second to last word in this video is the word espresso. And this is because even though this word comes from Italian, where for the most part many words are pronounced exactly the way they're spelled, when the word came into English, many people started saying espresso. This is actually not the correct pronunciation. This k is kind of just thrown in the middle, but in reality, it is pronounced the same way it's spelled, E-S-P-R-E-S-S-O, which makes it pronounced espresso. Our seventh and final word on this list is perhaps the most ironic out of all of them, and that's because our last word is pronunciation. Yep, that's right. Even though this word means the act of pronouncing, this word is not pronounced pronunciation like you might think. In fact, if you look at the spelling of the word, the O that would normally be next to the U in pronounce is gone. And that is because the real way to spell this word is pronunciation. That is just with an N-U-N in the middle. So, with that, we have taken a look at 7 of the most commonly mispronounced words in the English language. Which one of these did you mispronounce the most? And which one was the most surprising? Make sure to talk about it in the comments section below. If you like this video, then make sure to subscribe and don't forget to click the bell icon so you don't miss another one of my videos ever again. Once again, thanks so much for watching. Love you, Akash.